We are appreciative of you addressing one of the biggest issues in the African-American community, and that being the justice system.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Mel, and welcome to the Backbone Show, where we're forming men to reform the foundation of the family. Are you guys ready to have a real conversation yet? Has it been long enough? Can we have a real conversation about Donald Trump? I know some of you may have just like, oh, I'm turning it now. But hang in there, because I really want to show you this video that Judge Mathis did. For the longest, guys, for 4 years or maybe even longer to this point, I've been trying to tell people, not convince them, you can think what you want, tell people that maybe you should think a little bit deeper about this Donald Trump situation. Instead of just having a global thought about somebody or whatever has been fed to you. That's essentially what's going on. We all gather our opinions primarily with public figures based on what they do publicly. And that's fed to us by the media. Guys, I got a lot I want to show you guys, but before I do that, feel free, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me, hit the like button, hit the bell, the notification bell that you see next to it so you can get all of my videos. And feel free to hit me in the comment section and tell me what you think about this topic. And if you're a music fan at all, I started a new channel called Conduit Drums. I would love for you guys to go check that out. I'm a drummer, been a drummer for the last 30 years of my life. Yes, I'm only 33, about to be 34. That's still let you know how long I've been playing, right? Go check my channel out. Hit that subscribe button there as well. Support my content. Let's get into this video, guys. If you don't know, I love court TV. So one of the ones I watch every day is Judge Mathis. And I came across a video that gave me a little bit of interest. Judge Mathis actually praises Donald Trump for his reformation of the crime bill. Let's take a listen.
While we're not considering...
Well, you're in prison for 9 years for it. That's a long time. You got a 10-year sentence.
I was in prison for felon in possession of a firearm.
Drugs. Oh, firearm.
Yeah, firearm.
Okay, that's a long term just to have a gun.
Well, you know, I had a little bit of history that
all right.
led
Just
to
wondering, you know, Trump reduced mandatory sentencing. And some other relaxing of criminal laws that will reduce the prison population that was built up under Clinton. But that came from his son-in-law, Jared Kushner. We are appreciative of you addressing one of the biggest issues in the African-American community, and that being the justice system. Yeah. 9 years was too long for carrying a gun, but if you had repeated felonies, I don't know. I did 11 months for carrying a gun.
Well, that was my second felony.
Okay.
So, as you heard, Judge Mathis, he praised him for it. Gave a little credit to his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, as well. But shout out to you, Judge Mathis, for telling the truth about this. As you can see, he reluctantly did it. Because he first said Trump. He said, Trump. You know, that face you got to give as a black person, never about to give, you know, any conservative some credit. You got to do that reluctant face. Even when he said it, did you guys catch what Doyle did? Doyle, the bailiff, said, what? He said that because, first off, he thought anything anybody said about Trump automatically think is a bad thing. So what? So before he even heard what Judge Mathis said, actually give him credit, he automatically said, what? Saying it's a bad thing that Trump did. But once Judge Mathis started explaining even more, the bailiff said, oh, okay. That's what majority of you guys do. I can't tell you how many people in my family, guys, that attack me. When I say attack, I'm using it just a hyperbole when I say that, but just have so much to say to me about Trump throughout those 4 years of him being in office. There's no fact-based conversations. It's just strictly them throwing out so many baseless claims, primarily with him being racist and all those things. And I'll just go down a list of all the things Trump specifically did that affected, in a positive way, the black community, and they just turned deaf ears to it. To the point now, I don't have conversations, political conversations, or anything related to other than surface level conversations with those people. I would never do it because I don't mind having people that disagree with me or have an opposing view. I have those conversations all the time. But if you don't have clear facts to back up what you believe, not what I believe, what you believe, you don't have to worry about convincing me of to change my mind. You just need to know that you believe what you believe. If you don't even have that, it's a waste of my time to go into those conversations. And one of those things I talked to them about clearly and directly was the fact that Joe Biden and Bill Clinton wrote that crime bill that affected black people so heavily. And they refused to give Trump credit, his administration, and whatever you want to say, it happened under him. I even had people come to me and say, well, Obama started it, Congress wouldn't pass it. Okay, even that's the case. Let's give you that. That's the case. Let's say that happened. If this man was so racist, wouldn't he want to keep black people in jail for long periods of time? The point I'm trying to make, guys, stop believing everything you hear. There was a clear and direct witch hunt out for this man because he was truly affecting the 1% and the elites of this country. You don't want to believe me, I know it, but it happens. Everything that I said, and not just me, so many conservative voices, and mainly Trump, that he said is coming to fruition. He don't need to be in office for it to come to fruition, but things are happening. You see what happened with Fauci. Things are coming out that was already said. And quite frankly, when people are trying to hide things, especially in high-ranking positions, they don't hide it. They just put it in plain view for you. And they expect us to think, oh, this can't be true if I'm seeing this. You guys have been brainwashed. I know you look at me as a brainwashed person, but free thinkers are probably the clearest thinkers as well. I don't have to go along with the mob mentality. I don't have to go along with the monolith. I don't need a crowd to agree with me in order to have a stance. Let me show you guys somebody else who we label as crazy, because I want to apologize to this man myself. I know he never heard me say it, but I've had several conversations about this man I'm about to show you guys being crazy. Whenever you expose a certain group of people, the elites, they paint a picture of you and make you out to be crazy. They did it with Kanye West, did it with Dave Chappelle, did it with Donald Trump, and they did it to this guy.
Jim Carrey.
Ladies and gentlemen, you recognize that guy. That's Jim Carrey. And this is a video that happened 6 years ago, I believe, an interview that happened 6 years ago. He's promoting his the sequel to Dumb and Dumber. After this video, his fiance or wife was killed. I wonder why. Well, let's take a look and maybe we can see why. Now, if you guys don't know, that symbol there, I don't even feel comfortable doing it. He's going to explain a lot about it, but it's something that we've all been knowing, just in plain view, have been showing that's directly affiliated with Illuminati. Now, we talk about Illuminati and people are like, oh, it's a conspiracy theory. Well, whatever you want to call it, you can call it Illuminati, you can call it the elites, whatever you want to say. At the end of the day, Jim Carrey is here to expose these people.
Is that a gang sign? Have you,
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati. and you're a part of it.
Now, do not, I repeat, do not be fooled by that audience laughing. That is clear and direct fake audio being played. That is not the real audience laughing. I can put the video of this in the description. You can go to the comment section yourself. There's people who said they were at this show and nobody was laughing. It was complete silence. This man's exposing it, and Jimmy Fallon, or who's this guy? Jimmy Kimmel, is acting like he don't know what's going on because he's a part of it. I'm trying to tell you guys, the 1% controls all media. And if you attack them, they attack you.
And it is the all-mocking tongue.
Oh, I like it. It uses scraping.
It's the symbol of the all-mocking tongue. And I'm sick of it. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean? Like, for years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on.
Come on now. If you watch my channel at all, you know I say it all the time. Now, Jimmy Kimmel is one of the main ones who comes against Trump, and they do it behind laughter. But you guys watch this stuff. I want to say another word, stuff, and believe him. You guys watch this stuff and say, oh, he got to be true if he's saying it. TV is no longer a neutral source. News channels, late night television is no longer about being neutral, just laying out the story and allowing people to make their own minds. No, they are trying to indoctrinate us to think a certain way. They're trying to lead us to a way of thinking so that we can attack a certain group of person or an individual person because they want their agendas pushed. And that's exactly what's going on.
You know, when they get out there in the woods in a circle naked and they decide these things and, you know, and you know, look at him trying to come it out. It's hilarious. And, you know, and I'm sick of, hold on a second. You know what they're trying to do? Who? This thing is buzzing. Hold on. They're trying to turn us into, you know, consumer drones of some sort. Hold on, I just got to get this.
And yeah.
Yeah, listen, I'm in the middle of blowing the lid off some...
What happened?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I was temporarily interrupted by my iPhone 6 Plus. That's 5.5.
That's a big one, huh?
5.5 heads-up HD display. I think what I was really trying to say was I think people really enjoyed Dumb and Dumber this weekend.
And that is what I thought you were about to say.
They should all go to the theater. They should all go to the theater tomorrow and see it. Because we could use a good laugh. Ha, 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 ha.
You know, some of y'all probably watching this and saying, oh, there's no way there was a fake audience. That's real. You know, he was been doing a bit and Jimmy Kimmel was in on it. No. Jimmy Kimmel totally sold out to being anything they want him to be. I remember Jimmy Kimmel back in the day, I believe on Fox Sports, and he was on the show with another comedian. They were just real funny, talking about anything. I know Jimmy Kimmel is not like this guy who we see now, but he definitely sold out to the 1% for the money. And he would say anything they need him to say. But people like Jim Carrey that do not care, kind of like me, do not care, going to stand up for the truth no matter what. But that may have cost him his fiance's life. And they paint the picture that he had something to do with it. Think about anybody throughout the years have been associated with the Illuminati. One of the things that always happens, you lose somebody close to you. I'm not here to talk about the Illuminati. I'm here to tell you about how they tricked every last one of y'all to think that Trump is racist, misogynistic, rapist, all those things. Even if he was, Even if he was all those things, who cares when it comes to, no, hear me out. I'm not saying those things don't matter. I said, who cares when it comes to what policies he actually passed that helped America and helped the black community specifically? Because how many people that did great things in their lives and in their vocation that was actually horrible people behind the scenes? But we celebrate them and have holidays in January for them. I ain't gonna say nobody's names. Guys, I just want to point this out to you. I'm not telling you to think a certain way. I'm saying, please use your brain for yourself. Think about the things that are most important to you. It's too many Christians that are on one side of the spectrum strictly because of they put their race above their actual faith. This message is for everybody, but I'm making a special plea to the men. Fellas, don't be emotional. Look at every situation logically and then make your decisions. I'm Mel. Thank you for joining me today. Let's grow. Peace.
Situation. We come to build up our brother and build life relationships. Let's come together and take a stand in our household. Welcome to the Backbone Show. Yeah. We welcome you. Welcome to the Backbone